crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, Bix Weir, roadroad.com. It's your morning hard disease, your sip, chaga coffee. Remind me to play Pay Me My Silver Now at the end of this video. Knock, knock. Silver up 4.47%. Crypto people are like, so what? We fart that in a day. I get it. But silver doesn't. And gold doesn't. This is a sign of something much bigger. Gold and silver. Gold, yes. Gold, take it or leave it. If there was no silver, I would love gold. But there is silver. There's so much less silver than gold. And yet it's priced at 70 to 1, which is ridiculous. First stop for silver after manipulation is probably $600. Second stop, $700, and then you get into the 1-to-1 ratio between gold and silver. Should you have silver? Absolutely. If you're a crypto person and you're deciding, should I have silver or cryptos? You get all excited about because cryptos seem to go up faster? Wait until silver is unleashed from manipulation. We're not talking about a 5x or a 10x. We're talking about tens of thousands of dollars for the price of silver. How can I say that? How much gold is in the world, according to Jeffrey Christian? About 6 billion ounces. How much silver is in the world? About 6 billion ounces. Recoverable. That would be melting down all the silverware and all the silver earrings you have. How much is investable? About 2 billion ounces. How much is investable in gold? About 5 billion ounces. I can give you 100 reasons why silver is more valuable than gold. Other than manipulation. Without manipulation, these numbers would be reversed, and they'd be a lot higher. Silver is so much more valuable than gold. Without silver, your life would change drastically. Without gold, nobody would care. Except the gold bugs. But hey, their philosophy is correct. The reasons to get into gold now have never been better. But you take gold, you apply everything that applies to gold to silver, and then you tack on an industrial component that far outweighs everything else, and a dwindling supply, and massive market manipulation, and the removal of JP Morgan as the gigantic silver short, and you've got a recipe for, 1,000x moves? 10,000x moves? Nobody knows the price of silver because it's been rigged for 170 years. Cryptos, I get it. You're excited look at Theta. Theta last year did a 40x. And I expect Theta to do 40x again this year. But I expect silver to do a lot more than 40x. So yes, I am heavily weighted in physical silver in your own possession. It's just like cryptos. If you don't own your cryptos, if you don't have them in your possession, we already saw a little hiccup in the crypto market on the exchanges in the last few days. We're down for maintenance. Maintenance means they don't have the coins. They're going to try to get them cheap and then sell them to you expensive. Cryptos, it's the wild, wild west. Just beware on cryptos. I love them to death. I know they're our future, and there will be a lot that go away, but at the same time, there will be a lot that will be, it's kind of like the .com bust in 2001. Remember? Pets.com, millions of companies. We kind of had that in cryptos in 2017, but it was artificial. It was caused by Christian Carlo and Donald Trump and Steve Mnuchin. So, just like JP Morgan caused the silver slam back in 2011, which I've proven 100 times till Sunday. Who was Barack Obama's chief of staff? A guy named, at this point in time, at the time in 2011 when silver went from, when it go from $20 to $50 and then back to $20. There was one change that Obama made. His chief of staff, his closest advisor, was a guy named Bill Daley. Bill Daley came directly from JP Morgan's SWAT team. Yes, it is the crime Daley family out of Chicago. That's my job. Uncover the bullshit that goes on behind the scenes. And silver, I'm loving this. A rise in 1.2 cents, $1.02 in silver means the four bad guys who are naked short just lost $500 million. Oops. And they can't cover. They're going to have to continue to short have to continue to suppress the price. It's getting harder and harder. The losses are bigger and bigger. Their risk department saying, what in the hell are you doing? They've never lost more in the last year. JP Morgan, on the other hand, is long physical silver because all the gold bugs and silver bugs told Blythe Masters that's what she needed to do. So she invented a way to do it in a criminal way. They shorted on the COMEX to keep the price down, and then they went and soaked up every piece of physical silver known to man, including U.S. mint silver that they melted down into 1,000-ounce bars. That's just crazy. But that's how important this game is to rig the silver market. And now JP Morgan's sitting there with 700 million ounces. What was that? About 7 times what the Hunt brothers had. But our pussies over at the CFTC and the DOJ refused to stop it. It would be too disruptive to the system. That's only because the system is a fraud. Anything is going to be disruptive. Any kind of truth would be disruptive to the system. Anyway, I hope everybody, especially you newly crypto multimillionaires with all your Theta tokens, if you don't have any silver, you'd be crazy not to sell some of that Theta that you just made zillions of dollars on and go buy physical silver and get it in your own possession. Now. There's not enough time to wait for anything. If you don't have a local silver guy, send Andy Schectman an email. Andy, A-N-D-Y, at milesfranklin.com, milesfranklin.com, and he will set you up with some physical. Ask for what he's got in inventory because everything else is suspect. I do think we have a governmental chaos this week, which leads into economic chaos in the following weeks. I did a reading with Jenny Moonstone where we went over silver, we went over Veritasium. Is it a lottery ticket, and what are the odds of winning, and how much are you going to win? It'll most likely be zero. I mean, the odds of the U.S. government requiring these criminal banksters to use Veritasium to clean up the markets, the odds are incalculably small. They're tiny. 0.00001%. Just like a lottery ticket. But if it happens, bingo, bango, bongo, your lottery ticket pays off. Theta, on the other hand, is a sure thing. A sure thing. No guilt involved, no strings attached. A sure thing. I never buy when Theta surges. I never buy when Theta surges. And I'm always buying. I'm buying every week. I'm going to buy a little bit of Theta and just keep building and building and building my staked position. Because Theta is my long run hold. And it's not going to take that long, obviously. It's gone from 5 cents to $2. But I don't buy it's going to streak. It's going to run up 50%. And everybody's going, oh my God. And then it's going to pull back and everybody gets scared. If you stake your tokens and you hodl them, you don't have to worry about it. And then you can add to it. All you need is 1,000 Theta to add to a stake. You can add to the same exact stake using the same Guardian node that you're running. Now, most people on the road to Ruta don't want to run their own Guardian node, so they're using the G-Pool, which is great. And you can add to your G-Pool. Remember, with Theta, when you stake it, the coins never leave your wallet. Never ever leave your wallet. They're just locked up on your wallet. And if you're looking on the either on the online wallet or on the mobile wallet, you'll see you need to click under staked or stake, and it'll show you your stake because it won't show up on the front page where it says your tokens because your tokens are locked up. And remember, it takes about 55 to 60 hours right now to unstake if you want to trade, which I don't do. I buy dips. I won't buy for a while if Theta's running really fast and then it pulls back like right now I'm buying. It ran up to from $1 to $2.50 and now it's back to $2. So that's a nice little drop of 50 cents. I'm getting my Theta 50 cents. Is that 50? Yeah, 50 cents cheaper. Kind of like that. And then it'll run again. And I don't buy on the runs, but I'll keep accumulating as at every pullback. That seems to work. I've been doing it for a long time. So there you have it. Let's take a look at where the cryptos are, what's going on. I do expect a massive, the mother of all crashes, although I don't know if we'll even see it. I think it will be the exchanges will just stop trading, so we won't know the price of anything. It's probably better that we don't know the price of anything because they can show you a price of zero. Oh, I'm sorry, the cryptos are gone, and half the people walk away, and then the banksters, will soak it all up. According to Snippy, that's what they're doing to XRP. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, obviously, you can buy a lot cheaper than what Snippy had bought for, and Woo Dude had bought for in the 60, 70 range, saying it's going to go to $2.22. Now it's at 22 cents. So, but place your bets. I'll say it again for the 400th time. XRP does not resonate with me. If the good guys wins, XRP will not win. If the banks go down, XRP will go to zero. If the bad guys win, Biden put in charge, I think XRP is going to go through the freaking roof. Same with all the cryptos. Will go through the roof for the obvious reasons that the Democrats are very crypto friendly and they have a lot of people in the crypto cabal and the pedo cabal who are in charge of their cryptocurrencies, but also they're going to spend money like it's going out of style. So gold, silver, and cryptos will all love a Biden presidency. Economic chaos, all bets are off. Banking collapse, obviously XRP goes to zero. And that's when Litecoin really shines. You want to see Litecoin shine? Watch their banking collapse where the means of exchange struggles. But then again, you won't see it because the exchanges will be shut down. It's complicated. Basically, you should have prepared months ago for this. You should have your cryptos and your silver in your own possession. If you don't, you're on the last days to do that. I have no idea what's going to happen on the 6th. Our friend Jenny Moonstone is headed to Washington, D.C. She got the green flag, and she is going to Washington, D.C. armed with her not brass knuckles, but there she is with her silver brass knuckles. Customer gave it to her. I am pure on jealous. I had to whip out my silver dagger, and yeah, we had a great discussion. So check that out on the private road, the Jenny Moonstone latest reading. And oh, by the way, she tells us what she thinks is going to happen to Trump and the Biden situation, which is going on all month, and XRP versus Bix and Jenny. Well, it's basically just me and Jenny on the side of thinking that XRP is deep state bankster criminal coin that won't survive. We're against the psychics. We're against Snippy and his crowd. We're against all the new age people, the quantum financial system people. We're against, that's heavily weighted on the XRP side. We're against the crypto cabal. We're against everybody. But that coin of all coins, I know what they're doing with it. I know how it works. I know the people behind it. And that's not the kind of thing I want to be associated with at all. It's like wanting to be associated with EOS for some reason at the ICO, that crowd. But it did, they raised $4 billion. So yeah, XRP will probably go to the moon before it goes to zero. So play the games you want to play, my friends. As far as other cryptos, some are doing great. It's like they're bouncing. A lot of this is rigged, obviously, but they're bouncing back and forth. Bitcoin will do great, and everybody will rush into Bitcoin. It's like the sloshing effect that Cliff High talks about. But the sloshing is a rising tide. So you see all cryptos are sloshing. Oh, this is doing better than this, and where do you go? And Ethereum doubles, and all this stuff going on. What's going on with Bitcoin Cash? And then one day it'll go up 20%. Like, oh, I wish I stayed in Bitcoin Cash. I don't play those games anymore. I have in the past. Being in this game a long time, I know hodlers win. You make your picks, you put them under your bed, and you wait. And to me, Theta is the big call. Litecoin is the next. And yeah, a little sprinkling of here and there. I don't even know some of the cryptos I have. Most of them I figure would go away. But some of them I might be sitting on a, quote, lottery ticket. So I hang on to it. And yeah, it's a wild ride on the road to Ruta. If you want to join the road to Ruta, go to roadtoruta.com. Hit subscribe today. I will send you 10 Theta. And 10 Theta if you'll load it on a paper wallet so you don't have to know how to deal with it. You don't have to know anything about cryptos. Most people who get the Theta wallets are silver holders and just want some crypto but don't want to learn it. they've done very well so far, especially with the 0.1 Bitcoin I was giving away, which is 30, $3,000 from that subscription. I think Michelle Whitedove's nailed this. So these tickets, these 10 Theta tokens will be $30,000 in the Michelle Whitedove world. It'll be 3 or 4 years out. Oh darn, 3 or 4 years to go from from $2 to 3,000. I think that's a pretty good bet. The thing is, it's going to be like this. It's going to be crocodile teeth all the way up. So you're going to have death-defying crashes. You haven't lived until you've lived through a 90% crypto crash. Some have crashed to zero and will never come back. Some will resurrect from the ashes. It's real exciting times. Anyway, now is the time to be careful, though. Get your cryptos in your own possession. I know it's hard. A lot of people trying to get on exchanges to get cryptos so they get them in your own possession. That's the scariest time in cryptos, is when you put the cash out there and you're waiting for your tokens to hit your wallet. And it's like, what the hell is going on? At least you have exchanges. When I started this, there wasn't any exchanges. So anyway, that's all I got for you. You guys be careful and safe out there. Definitely load up on physical silver. Again, Andy Schectman at Miles Franklin is the Road to Ruta go-to guy. Andy, A-N-D-Y, at milesfranklin.com, milesfranklin.com. And buy what he's got in inventory that he can ship right away, because we're running out of time. Again, this week on the Road to Ruta, I think is going to be all government chaos. Next week is going to start the financial chaos to end all financial chaos. This is Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com. I'll talk to you later.